Hey, wizards! Guess what? It's Kieran Trollcaller. I'm back for another episode of, you got it, the Myth Walkthrough, guys. And we just finished doing the design duels, and now we got to go ahead and continue on with this crazy mess. Hopefully they've got design lined out. Let's see how this is going to work out. Probably not great. There we go. Probably not great. Probably not going to work out well. Yeah. You know, I just have a bad feeling of the way this storyline's going, you know. The monkeys aren't so happy. The Valencians, they think they're happy because they get to control commerce again, you know. And let's not even talk about the pole. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm glad to be back. Okay, let's get this over with.
Wondrous news, my friends! Principe Mario the Mario, the House of Mario, has saved you all. It is with a great humility that I tell you, thanks to me, and me alone, commerce flows unobstructed once again.
For now.
What was that?
Nothing. You are very impressive. Surely a lasting peace has come to Novus.
Okay, Don Manzana. Yeah, he's thinking something else. A new scheme is being hatched.
Not another earthquake. What is that?
It is a flag. A flag grown straight from the ground. Straight from Design himself.
It's a Marleybonian flag.
Marleybone! The dogs have gone too far this time. Come, Manzana, Puerto Nuevo must stand united in our outrage.
Jeez. What is this all about? Okay, let's go back to the central zone. My goodness. Yeah, the dogs have gone quite imperialistic, haven't they? Oh, look, there's flags everywhere. Oh, this isn't good. Not good at all. Do we pass Mario? Oh, are we going to Marleybone? Okay, sorry. Not Marleybone. We're going to New Vicorgia. Vicorgia. What a great name. Okay, so here we are, guys. Let's see here. I'm sure this is going to be a great conversation. Oh, there he is.
Now we shall get to the bottom of this. What are these devices? They were not here before. No time for curiosity. Come, the governor awaits our complaints.
Okay. Market manipulator is what the quest name is. Of course it is. Okay, well, let's see what's going on here. I'm sure this is going to just turn out wonderful, guys. Oh, there's the Ambassador Raoul, too.
And that is why you are not but ill-bred, uncultured swine. Patui! No wonder you have renegade dogs of war.
Forget the renegades. We must discuss the flags growing from the ground. What schemes have you been hatching, dog?
If Marleybonian flags have been growing from the ground itself, is that not the endorsement of Dasein we so richly deserve? Is it not proof that this whole world is property of the Marleybonian Empire?
I defy your proof. This is a trick, a ploy you have concocted. I have told you before, flags are not legally binding.
Quiet. Contracts, I believe, are your currency. Come with me.
Oh boy. He's going to tick him off again. Let's see what this is about.
Esteemed delegates, allow me to introduce Phileas Dog and their wondrous thought translator machine.
Wondrous is the word. With this machine, I can reveal the innermost ponderings of anyone. All I need is a sample on which to tune it. Samples like those from the Urks the Wizard provided me earlier. Now let's see what our most beneficent living world has to say.
That hardly clears things up.
It's probably just Urks chewing on the spire cables again. Patience all. Come with me, assistant. Let's take a look.
Okay. We already know the design's not feeling very good, so I guess Let's go talk to Phileas, dog. Phileas, dog. Let's go head over here. There she is.
Yes. Much better away from all the politics. I can finally think. My mind is again abuzz with notions of... Oh, the Urks! Specifically those fetching Urks over there. Utterly tantalizing in their unobtainability. Anyway, they like to chew on the cables. Living up to their name, the little devils. Those cables attached to conductors I installed on each spire. A harrowing feat of applied science, if I do say so myself. They help us attune to Dazaine's unique thought frequency and transmit it to devices like the one in my lab. Frame of mind? Exactly. Soon we will understand his complete frame of mind. But first, you must shoo off those fetching Urks.
Okay, so it looks like we got some mob fighting too. So let's go ahead and get the deck appropriately set up for this mess. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to need any of this extra magic in here. Okay. Let's keep it clean, right? Clean and mean. All we need is a couple of big boys in there. We'll go ahead and pack them both. Oh my goodness, where is he? There he is. Okay. And yeah, that should do it all. Okay, defeating fetching Urks. So we need the fetching Urks. Are they all fetching Urks? Okay, because I'd rather... Ooh, I don't want any of them. Okay, let's just pick two and fight. Okay, very good, very good. Hey guys, if you're just joining back for today's episode, we are just hanging out again, and we are continuing on the quest line. We started today at quest number 66, which was the end of the duel, because we just finished that big wowzer fight the other day, and we are now on quest 69. We're moving quite along. Maybe we can get to like 72 today, or maybe even 73, depending on how quickly we can get these fights going. So I hope everybody's been doing great. I'm having a great time. Big thanks to Tim Jefferson, as well as there's some new people who've been in the chat this week. That includes, Jin Virus, good talking to you, as well as, who else was that? Oh, anyways, we were having great talks about what type of gear to get, whether you want to go for waterworks and such, and so that was a good conversation. Love involving myself with you guys. Thank you for the stuff. Plus, Jin Virus is going after a dual school. I think he has a myth and death, I believe. Great combination, doing some dual school action. So I'm pretty excited for those guys. Whereas we're just going to keep on hitting and hammering. We're going to take these guys down bit after bit and make this thing happen. Very good. Okay, so let's see here. Just a reminder, there's a total of 88 quests in this world, and since we are at 69, we have less than 20 quests left. Fantastic. Now, 88, is that long? Well, for this third arc, that's pretty much the average amount of quests for world. So that's been a pretty good average. It's definitely about the same as the first arc. Probably about the same as the third arc. I think the third arc was also very similar, because that's when they decided to pull back and they didn't do the super long worlds. Second arc was probably the most expansive arc, had the most worlds, had the longest quest lines, and there was a lot to say about the second arc. It was pretty big. I remember that was kind of like golden age, I would think, of Wizard101 was during the second arc. The golden age of Wizard101, when their storytelling really grew a lot and developed itself. And I think third arc is great storytelling. This fourth arc's been pretty interesting. Totally different path. It's like, where do you go after you try to save the spiral 3 different times, right? Each a progressively more dangerous boss, expanding on the storyline that started, initially, and just kind of developing on itself. I think they did a great job. And honestly, kicking off into Caramel, giving us some unanswered questions from some side quests back in the first world, I thought was a great way to start off everything. So, yeah, that's just my opinion over the storylines. I enjoyed it. I like the tongue-in-cheek, and I don't mind the fact that it is made for a younger crowd, but there's so many Easter eggs. If you're older, I think it's even more fun, honestly, because you catch a lot of the history and literary, Easter eggs all over the place. I think it's more enjoyable when you're older because you catch a lot of references. Okay. Ooh, we only got 2 out. We need 3 of them. How annoying. Okay, well, let's just... There we go. Well, let's go ahead and charge in and knock out a couple more of these fetching arcs. Okay. Very, very good. Okay. Well, I see... Let's just get right after it. Awesome, guys. Now, let's see. Just so you guys know, I will be doing a full playthrough in the new Harry Potter Hogwarts RPG that's coming out. It looks really, really good. I've already pre-bought it. Yeah, I've actually bought it. And I'm pretty excited about where that world's going to take us and the different stuff. So I think it's on brand with the channel, as far as the type of stuff. It's very wizarding world. In fact, Wizard101 was totally inspired by the whole Harry Potter phenomenon and franchise. So I think it's going to be great to add that to the channel. So if you guys are interested in watching, I'd love to know about that in the comments. Just go ahead and drop me a comment letting me know if that's something you'd be interested in watching. I'm pretty interested in working through it. It's going to be a little bit different than what I usually play, but it'll be a lot of fun. Hopefully it won't be too hard. But it should be different. I mean, action MMO based in Harry Potter, and I think there's tons of cool puzzle things and stuff in there as well. So I'm pretty excited. I think it's going to be a really fun game. So as soon as that comes out, I think the date is February 10th is when it's opened up for download. We're going to go ahead and start the playthrough series, and I'm not going to stop the walkthroughs yet. We're going to keep the walkthroughs going, but we're also going to add the playthrough series as well. I think it'll be fun because I'm excited. I'm excited. Who knows how long it'll take me to get through it, because we'll have main quests and side quests. It's going to be an open world. I'm super excited about all the different exploring we're going to get to do. I cannot wait to give that a shot. Okay. Especially since, let's be honest, Wizard101, old hat. I'm pretty familiar with it. Very few surprises. Heck, even with the new world, I kind of know what to expect. I kind of know how things are going to go. I mean, obviously, I got to rethink fights and everything and be prepared for the challenges that the different fights are going to be. But generally, I don't have an issue with what's going on.
What a rousing display of fantastical fisticuffs. Now, let's survey the damage.
Now, a big MMO like the new Harry Potter one could be very different.
From here, the cables and conductors appear to be in working order. Splendid. Now my thought translator should function. Rogingham will get Dasein to validate his silly territorial contract, and then I begin building the network. Think of it. A thought translator in every home.
Really?
Each settler of New Vicorgia will have a direct line to Dasein. If he can truly manifest thought as substance, everyone's wishes will be reality.
This does not sound like a good idea.
But we're getting ahead of ourselves. For now, let's just return to my lab and make sure the blasted contraption isn't on fire again.
This sounds like a terrible idea, actually. Poor Dasein. I mean, he's already having issues. His frame of mind is fractured. I mean, and they're just like not helping him at all. It's like they don't listen to anything we have to say, right? Okay. Yep. There we go. In the other room.
Nothing has changed.
What do you mean? The static is gone. Reception is as clear as the Queen's crystal. Just give him a minute to clear his throat of his mind.
Everywhere is, Marleybone, 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 Marleybone!
There. You see? Dasein has clearly accepted our claim to Novus. Now, if we can discuss tax collection. What now?
It emerged from the storeroom over yonder. Wizard, shall we investigate?
Poor design. Poor design. I feel so bad for him. It's definitely not a good thing. Okay, let's head on in and let's see what has happened in here. Jeez. Okay. I love it. I feel like we're getting some stuff done today.
Dasein is really showing his support for Her Majesty's reign, isn't he? That face it's making isn't very supportive, though, is it?
Ooh, elites. Sometimes elite fights can go good. Sometimes they can go fairly bad. Storm and fire, that means they're going to be hitting pretty hard. So we're going to want to go ahead and get this hit up, as quick as possible. Whoa. An immolate. Ooh, quite a fiery immolate. Those things are just creepy looking, those messed up looking dogs. I guess they're dogs? I don't know. Those things are just creepy. I'm sorry. There's nothing redeeming about those things. They are creep of creep. Ooh, yeah, we got some big health in these guys. 5,000, 6,000. Wow, that's like a boss down in Dragonspire. Yeah. Big health on these guys. Okay, let's get another blade up just to make sure that we're going to have a big enough hit here. I love the background of the spell. The whole cosmos thing, you know? I think it's pretty cool. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I think the new spells are definitely the best looking spells of the fourth arc here. Definitely the best new spells of the fourth arc. I think there's some redemption going on at King's Isle for these spells. Okay, well, I think we're good to go on both of them, so let's just take one. Yep, had to take a break from hitting me for a moment. That's good. Here it comes. Oh, one's still alive. Tell you what, it's not like the old days of blade AoE, is it? I mean, some of the mob fights are like that, but the new ones, not so much. Not so much. Okay, let's finish him off. Too bad it wasn't enough to kill him, though. Okay, this'll do, though. This'll do quite nicely. Ooh, these guys are definitely hitting hard. There you are. We're doing pretty good. I mean, considering we started like on quest number 66 today, and we are now at 71.
Strange. What could have caused that monster? Was it stress like the Urks? Is the debate over territory causing Dasein anxiety?
You think?
No. The monster only featured a Marleybone flag. Surely if the others were the problem, they'd be present as well. Oh, dash it all. It's us, isn't it? Our demands, our claims, our... Oh, dear.
Ah, she gets it. That's good. Okay. I'm glad she interpreted that because I wasn't sure. I mean, I knew he was being stressed, but, I'm glad she was able to link it to Marleybone being the problem. Okay, let's go from here.
We must shut down the machine, the conduits, all of it. We have made a terrible mistake.
Nonsense. Dasein is in full support of our empire. He can't stop chanting our name.
Marleybone! 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 Ah!
Yeah, that doesn't sound good. I'm sorry.
Quite right.
Oh, quite right.
Because we are hurting him. Foolish! We used Urk samples, manifestations of his stress. Everything we say is filtered through that stress, which causes more stress. And like any stressor, we become all he can think about, even as thinking about us causes more stress.
These are flags. They are less signs of support than they are, stress pimples?
Oh, jeez.
Deadly stress pimples. As we've seen, they can come alive and attack us. We must shut down the machine.
No, not until I have an official contract with Dasein. Not one word from you, wizard. Away, all of you. Out of this lab at once.
Very well. But know that I am sending for Citizen Rockhopier herself. We will not leave Nouvelle-Corgia until this machine is destroyed. Ptui!
Ahaha, let's get out of this mess because this is not going to end well.
Wizard, if I may have a word or several in private, this way.
Okay.
Right, well, as you know, I am Marleybonian, loyal to Queen and Skyway and all that, but I feel we must defy Rottingham. It pains me to say such a thing, both as a patriot and an inventor, but you've seen the effect the translator is having. If it continues, the damage could be catastrophic. Standard bears everywhere, and the world itself screaming in rage. Rottingham won't let us near the device in the lab. He'll guard it like he would a steak bone. But the towers... The boxes on the side are easily replaced, but the machinery within is another matter. Destroy those, and the translator is just a box with Urk bits inside. Which is to say fascinating, but largely ornamental. Hurry now.
Okay, it looks like we got a whole bunch of boxes, but unfortunately, guys, we're going to have to call it right there. So, next time, we're going to be shutting down the machine and trying to save Design's mind. So this is Kieran Trollcaller for the Myth Walkthrough. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. Thank you so much for all your support. We appreciate it. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye.